Okay, so here's the problem right here. The little hook, I'm guessing. Like when you load the gun, it goes back, and then the little hook holds the tube. It doesn't do it every time, but it does it, I'd say, most of the time. So when you go to push the, or pull the trigger, well, it worked that time. See there, the trigger went, but nothing happened. The little, I got nothing in the trigger. And the hook is still on the little, like this tube here is actually the firing pin. I can show in a second, but you see that the trigger has nothing. It's just dead like that, and the hook is still on the firing pin tube. And you can't recock it or anything. It just does that, it's just dead. So, well, I can take it apart. And, well, you can see the piece is right here. The trigger, it's supposed to like push. You can see right there how it pushes up. You see the little piece from the trigger, that little transfer bar or whatever it is. It's pushing up on the back of the hook. There, it dropped it that time. It's almost like it's well, you can move the little hook. If you push down on it, you can see how the piece is pushing up on here, and it's almost like it's not pushing up high enough on the little hook bar here, and then it just like slips past it like that, and it leaves the hook on the back of that tube without going out. And I'm thinking I don't think it's the little transfer bar, which is that little piece in there, that the little piece on the front there goes right and has that spike that goes up. I don't think it's that piece. I think it's the actual hook itself is not like big enough. The tail on it isn't big enough or something. That's about all I can come up with. But I'll try it again. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it doesn't. It worked that time. There. Dead. Nothing. And that... Oh, there, it dropped it. See, it's like it's not consistent. I mean, like, it does work sometimes. Like, it functions, but it's got to be that tail there is what I'm thinking. The tail on that hook is just not, like, when you push up on it, it just doesn't push up enough to reliably set it off. And the firing pin is really weird. It's pretty easy to come apart. You just pull it like this. You get all that crap out. And that's the firing pin here. It's a freaking tube. Like, if that gets broke, I mean, it's a lot of material to replace. And then also that's your engagement surface right there, that little hook. And I don't think that's the problem. Like, I don't think this is the problem here, this engagement. It might be the hook. Maybe that should be filed down or something to make it smoother, like just polish it or something where the engagement is. But I think it's the back of this hook. Like, you can see there, it's now set in its little place, and then you pull the trigger and it goes past, and then that's what, it's this part here where it goes up that it lets go of the of the thing, but it doesn't. So I think it's this. I don't know if it's that part there on the bottom or what. It's only going up like it would catch, because that's how the secondary, like how it hooks in. It goes up like that, and then that's supposed to push over it. Like it's supposed to push over it and hook in again and reset it. And then the trigger pulls it down and it goes forward and then it goes up again. And that's the problem that it's having. So anyways, let me know what you think.